Hello friends, welcome to PLANMAS day 11. Wow, that's crazy. Look, so what I want to do is I ordered this on Black Friday. This is the Emma LaFave Craftamo 12 Days of Christmas like Advent box that I think got released last year. It actually arrived in the mail earlier this week. But look, the art is so pretty. She's one of my favorite like watercolor YouTubers. I love watching her videos. But I thought what I would do is like each day I start a PLANMAS video, I would just open one of the boxes for funsies, and then share some like journal or planner content. I hope that sounds good. I really want to open all of them at once, but I also kind of want it to be a treat. So we're just gonna do it for fun. So you open it, and I'll see, I don't have a whole lot of room, but you open it up and it's so cute. Like the art, this is all of her artwork and everything. And I just think it's really pretty. So let's do box number 1. Look at this sketchbook. That's pretty. I like that. Hold on. Where did my scissors go? So it looks like a watercolor sketchbook. I wonder if it's 100% cotton. I'm sure it is, right? Like I would think so. It's hardcover. Oh, that is adorable. It has her logo and craftamo. Oh yeah, that's not. Ooh, even this like first page right here is, wow, it's watercolor right here. Usually it's like that weird awkward page. This is nice. This is good paper. Feels nice. Very thick. And it does have a little, let me undo this ribbon here. Oh, and it looks like a sewn binding. This is nice. Oh, I love a sketchbook, and the artwork on it's so pretty. Okay. I'll be using that. That might be like a really good like floral sketchbook. You know what I mean? Okay, so yes, that's box number 1, and then tomorrow I will open box number 2, and we'll just do a countdown to Christmas. I think that'll be fun, and I'm gonna have to find a place to store this very lovely box. Okay, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, I haven't shared my travel journal, and I work in this very slowly, so it's definitely incomplete. I haven't even finished our Savannah trip in here. But I decided, I had bought this TN cover, the Tokyo TN cover, when it was released. Was it last year or the year before? And with the intention of using this to create, like, I guess I'm calling it a travel journal. I'm considering this very much to be a scrapbook. But I am working in this very slowly, taking my time, writing in detailed notes and things like that. But so I thought I would share what I have in here thus far. I started it with our Panama City trip that we went to after Christmas last year, like coming into New Year's. And I figured I would do like a book a year if I have the time, because I haven't even done our beach trip back in June. But I just kind of wanted to share how it works for me. Again, this is very slow. I just work on this when I'm feeling crafty and when I feel like working on it. It's not anything emergent, because a lot of I still journal daily in my cousin about like what we did. So I already have that information. I just want I want to have like a separate book, I guess, for travel journaling. So I just have like the blank insert. I don't know what insert number this is, from Traveler's Company. I just ordered it from Amazon. But I had like these cute envelopes that my friend Cynthia had sent me. I stamped in our travel adventures, and just some like stickers that I felt matched the sentiment, even the girl with her suitcase, because our suitcases are actually that color. So yes, take the risk or lose the chance. Now, we are not world travelers, okay, y'all? Like, we're beach folk. So we hop in our car. But yes, so, and I pull an ephemera. I do all kinds of like fun stuff like this. So I work through this journal chronologically is what I do. So I actually bought this coffee sticker when we were in Panama City, and then I had like a map, so I was like using it for ephemera, and I was just having fun because I was a really in my 20s, I was a really big scrapbooker. So I figured this was a fun way to do that. So I always save like our hotel like cards, you know, just check out information, what room we were in. This is a picture of the sunset I took. On the way there, we stopped at this place called Julia's in Troy, Alabama. It was good. It was like buffet country food, but it was expensive. I wrote it was expensive AF. And then I just wrote about our arrival. And then I print these. I upload like my pictures in Canva and put them in frames or whatever I feel like doing in here. And then this was like our first night. My parents took us out to eat because we met my parents down there. And so we went to this restaurant and I kind of wrote about that. And then the next day we slept in. This hotel bed was super comfy. Oh, it was not super comfy, but who cares? I'm at the beach, right? And then we had pizza on the beach. The weather was lovely. Like, I love the Florida, like, panhandle on the Florida side. You know, we've got Gulf Shores and Orange Beach in Alabama, but there's something about, like, the emerald water on that side. And then we did, like, we kind of went walking. And so we went to Pier Park to walk around, and they have this candy store called I Love Sugar, and the girls love it. Sophie, it's one of Sophie's favorite places to go. We met this dog, and I can't remember his name, but the guy's like, this is the dog. I think he was like in a Target commercial or something, and he's like a celebrity dog is what the guy, I don't know. He may have been like yanking my chain, you know what I mean? Because I couldn't find him on social. I forgot what he told me, but Sophie wanted a picture with the dog. He was really sweet. And then this was, yeah, I mean, like, y'all, it was December and we're in shorts. If that tells you everything. So we had leftover pizza for dinner. But yeah, we just walked around this Pier Park, and I just kind of like tape these in and write little snippets. And this was like some ephemera from the bag. So that was fun. My dad, he's so funny. He was pranking Malaya. New Year's Eve, my parents took us to the All-American Diner. It was like another like buffet place. And we had breakfast. It was fun. The food was really good. And I mean, y'all, we were out like on the beach in our bathing suits. Again, December 31st. It's supposed to be cold. Now, it was cold in the evenings when the sun went down, but it was nice. So we hung out on the beach. My dad was messing with Malaya. He's a goofball. And so I just kind of wrote a blurb about it. And I think it was like a red flag day maybe. And so I posted the flag warning system and pictures. And that's 3 generations of us right there. It was nice. And again, this is a place for me to just get crafty and have fun. And then New Year's Eve, they had, I feel like the beach ball drop at Pier Park was very anticlimactic. Like, I don't know what I thought was going to happen, but the ball just like went down this pole and everyone's like, Happy New Year. But we had a good time. There were these girls, they were so messed up. They were drunk, and they had a dog named Coco, and they like hopped up on her table and started working. It was so funny. And my mom is a good time, and she was like, yeah, like we had them going. It was a good time. But yeah, so we got these little hats, and they had live music, and we had a ball. And then Jesse and my dad got these like drinks. My dad saved his cup from these drinks, and he still drank, like he drinks, it's his water bottle now. It's hilarious. But this is like a map of Pier Park. So that was fun. And then this was New Year's Day. Malaya and I went shopping, and like, you know, football was on and all that stuff. So I just kind of took some pictures and wrote about like our day. I've actually painted a picture like this of Sophie because I love it. And it was our last night. So we all walked to the beach together and just kind of enjoyed like the beautiful sunsets. And then January 2nd was Sophia's birthday. That was also the day we went home. And so I had gotten her these big, humongous balloons, and she got to take some birthday pictures out on the beach, but she was freezing. So it was fun. And then you can see I eventually started laminating my pictures because the ink was like transferring, but it's not that big a deal. And then, so that was in, and I just immediately jumped into Savannah. We went to Savannah in June, and I did post a vlog about that trip, but it was a good time. I'm not completely finished with it, but I'm working on it. So I used some watercolor and just kind of put paint on the paper because Savannah has like some really beautiful flowers, and like the scenery there is lovely. If you've never been to Savannah, I would recommend going. See, like this picture's all scratched up, but that's okay. Yeah, it takes about 6.5 hours. We went for a work trip. So work like paid for like my hotel and my room, but we could bring the family because we were presenting at a conference there. But this is like where we stayed again every time we go somewhere. And that was one of the drink tokens that they gave us. And so I had like these little ephemera or journaling pages that I'd gotten from Pen, Paper, and Plans, and I just like would tip them in and write. And I felt like this kind of like this like vintage botanical vibe went really well with what was going on in Savannah. So that was Jesse and I in front of the pink house, and then I had like a map because we did walk the river. What is it called? It's like River Street. So that was enjoyable. And then I had made us reservations to the Pirate House. It's a really cool place. It's like original, has like, I mean, it was like where pirates used to like chill and drink. It was like a pirate bar. It was fun. The food was really good. This was the kids menu here. So I just saved this because it had the history of it, and I took a picture of that medallion and stuck it in there. And like Sophie got this cute little hat, so that was fun. And then our first day, y'all, oh my gosh, we did like all the things. Like we were so busy that day. I cut this out of like a magazine that we had picked up there. We went to Chippewa Square, which is where I had to find a Forrest Gump picture, where they filmed like the bus or the scene where Forrest is like telling his life story to everybody. Which was cool. The bench is not there. As you can see right here, it's not there. But yes, and then, so we did Chippewa Square. This little part of the brochure had like information about all the squares, because Savannah is like a big, ginormous square essentially, and it's supposed to be really haunted too. So I wanted to paste that in. And then we were at Forsyth Park, or Forsyth, I'm not really sure how you say it, one or the other. And they have that fountain and all the live oaks. And it was just, it's so lovely. Jesse was, because we went to Savannah, I think in 2020 or it may have been 2021. I can't remember. And Jesse was like recreating some photos from when we went. And then, yes, here they are. If you can see, we did some recreation of photos here. I did these on my Canon Ivy. So then and now. So it's 2021 and 2025. So a lot has changed in 5 years, or 4 years, sorry. And then we were at the Cathedral of St. John. It's lovely. If you ever have a chance, I tried in my vlog, I did try to share videos of that, of like being inside. Now this, I had to find this picture online because they were like working on the outside of it. So and I even wrote I wrote about it, but it was lovely. It's such a lovely place. We did buy the ornament. I was raised Catholic, so it was really cool to go in there and just see it, and the history behind it. Like I don't know what they're called, the tour guide lady was telling us, like, when they built that cathedral, like, there wasn't even like a big like Catholic population in Georgia. But it just, you know, I kind of tried to put some history in here. We did buy like the ornament. Every year they release an ornament, but here's some pictures of it, and it was really pretty. And then we had lunch at, what is this place called? I can't remember. Willie's. It was good. I really enjoyed it. I did a doodle of they had a bourbon chocolate pecan pie. Oh, so good. Their sauces were great. I had the beef brisket. He found it online. We like to, when we go, like when we travel places, we do like to try to go to like little hole-in-the-wall places. A lot of times you can get some of the best food. So this is all one day. We did a lot in one day. Then we went to Bonaventure Cemetery. That was so fun. I really enjoyed it. We ended up paying, it was pretty pricey, but to me it was worth it. We ended up paying to do like a guided tour on a golf cart, and I loved our tour guide. She was so knowledgeable. She was so enthusiastic. We had a ball. We really enjoyed it. She, like, if there was something in particular we wanted to stop and look at, she would stop. We would get out. We would look. And then they have this like brochure here that has like the history of it, and all of that. So I found that to be really cool. But it was really really fun. This is from the Garden of Good and Evil. Is that what it's called? It's that book. It's like it's a nonfiction, I think, story. I'm not sure. So I took some like the more like notable pictures, and I used my wax seals and taped in ephemera. Wormslow. So I got it wrong. The Run Forest Run scene was not filmed at Wormslow. It was actually filmed in like South Carolina. But Wormslow is really cool because it's like a driveway that has all these live oaks that hang like kind of over the driveway. And like the Spanish moss hangs from it. But we did recreate the Run Forest Run scene because why not? Funny story is you were supposed to pay to go in. Like it's because it's like a state park or whatever. Well, we got distracted by a dog and just walked in. We were like, whoopsie. So it'll be fine. But yeah, we were distracted by the cute dog. It was so fun though. We really enjoyed it. And then we ended the evening with some of my coworkers, and I had booked one of these like Hearst ghost tours, because Savannah is supposed to be so haunted. It was really cool because the top of the hearse was like cut up and it had like seats in it, and it was open, and we just kind of rode around Savannah like hearing ghost stories. The girls really enjoyed it. It was fun. And so I taped in like the haunted squares of Savannah, which was fun. I decided to do an interlude here because, you know, like in an album, that was like where my mind went, like an interlude. I decided to do an interlude here because the Coffee Fox was a coffee shop. It was like 2 blocks from the hotel, and we were pretty much walking there daily to get coffee, and it was really, really good. And they gave out, like they gave vinyl, like, don't give out stickers, but no, I'm just playing. Look, if you give out a sticker, I'm taking it. So I really enjoyed it. And this was like their menu I kept, but their espresso was delicious. So I kept their little card here, put some coffee stickers. I tried to draw a latte, and their blueberry muffins were amazing. They were so good, but at least every day. Like there was a Starbucks right next to our hotel, but like if I can go to a local coffee shop, and this place was always jumping. So it was nice. And then this was the day of our presentation. So I just, you know, put some pictures of me and my work friends and wrote a little blurb about it. And then this was after the presentation. We went to Leopold's. That's like the very popular ice cream. Usually if you go in the evening time, it's super packed and busy. But we kind of went midday and we got some ice cream. It was really cool. They had like a lot of, and again, I'm not finished. I stopped. That's as far as I got. But I have more to do. But they had a lot of really cool, like movie ephemera, like, and movie memorabilia and things like that of like old film cameras, props, that type of thing. So yeah, so that's as far as I've gotten in my travel journal. I'm still working on it. I've already got like pictures printed. I just like, I need like 2-3 hours to sit and work on this, like, cause I kind of get in like the zone of like wanting to work in it. But there's no pressure, but yes. So this is kind of like the blank notebook. So I have plenty of pages left cause I still need to do our trip to Gulf Shores from June as well. So yes, this is definitely, and my plan is, like every year it's going to be one book. So even if I don't finish pages, like it's just going to be completed so that I can have like a yearly travel book. So anytime we travel, and we stay overnight, this is where I'll kind of note the memories. So it's just very specific and it's done by year. Now I do, because we usually go down to, the beach or to Panama City like a couple of days after Christmas. It'll start like very end of December going into a full year. But I've really enjoyed this process. I think it's fun, and I think this will be like a fun book to look back on with memories of, you know, just kind of like what we've done and where we've been and all of that. It's nostalgia for sure. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'll talk to you all tomorrow, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, friends.